Victoria is a popular day trip from Vancouver, but it's a great city that really deserves a visit of its own. It was recently named second best small city in the world and 10th friendliest city in the world by prestigious travel magazine Condé Nast. And I have to say, it makes me pretty proud to call this place home. Victoria has stunning natural surroundings, numerous cultural attractions, world-class real estate, and more restaurants per capita than any other city in Canada. I'm Ainsley Gower, a local real estate agent. I'm also a new mom, an outdoor enthusiast, and owner of a 110-year-old character home that my partner Richard and I have been busy fixing up. Today, I'm going to be showing you around the top 10 things to do here in Victoria. So all of these things will come up if you Google search things to do in Victoria. But I'm gonna put my own spin on them as a local of someone who's born and raised here. I'll also be highlighting some key points of interest that locals love that you won't find as easily online. I also have another video idea I'm considering, which would be titled Victoria versus Vancouver. So if that is something that might be of interest to you, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, comment with the word yes below, and of course, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Victoria's Inner Harbour is located in downtown Victoria. It's one of the world's most stunning harbours, and it really is one of the nicest things to do here, especially in the summer when the buskers are out. When you're walking around the harbour, you'll find float planes for easy flights back and forth to Vancouver, Whistler, and even Seattle. Plus, you'll discover the latest and greatest addition to the harbour, which is a floating spa. So the newest addition to Victoria's Inner Harbour is behind me here. It is a floating barge called Havn Harbour Spa. They have saunas, cold plunge pools, hot tubs, and a green space up on top. And they are opening for business starting on June 1st. However, you can head to their website to make a pre-booking, which I just did last night because I am super excited for this amazing place to open here in Victoria. So if you keep following the blue footpath all the way around the Inner Harbour, you're gonna pass Flying Otter Bar and Grill down on the water, you'll pass the float planes, and eventually you are gonna hit Red Fish Bluefish, which is a fish and chip place. It is iconic to Victoria, and it is an absolute must while you're in town. There's also activities like whale watching. There's a kayak rental place right next to me. So again, if it's a beautiful day, there are so many ways to explore.
I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance.
The Empress Hotel is not only one of the most popular tourist destinations in the area, but it is also among the oldest structures. Right now I am standing in the very lovely Q Bar, which is an amazing place to come for an afternoon cocktail. They've got live music most evenings, and it's a really nice experience. It is a natural historic site dating back to 1908 and is recognized as one of the 21 most iconic hotels in the world by National Geographic Traveler magazine. Chinatown in Victoria is special in that it is North America's second oldest Chinatown after only San Francisco's. It's located at the end of Fiskard Street between Government and Store Street. Be sure to get dim sum at Don Me's while you're here. It's the best. Also, if you're in this neck of the woods, be sure to check out the hidden alleys Fantan Alley and Dragon Alley. Fantan Alley is known for being the narrowest street in all of North America, as it's only 3 feet wide at its narrowest point. Also, according to Wikipedia, the alleyway used to have opium factories and produce opium up until 1908, which is when it became illegal. Today, the alleyway is very much a tourist destination and is full of lots of small, locally owned shops. One of my all-time favorite things to do on the weekend is to take a scenic drive along the water. I grew up doing this drive with my mom quite often on the weekends, and I've carried on enjoying this into my adult life. And now that I have a new baby, this is kind of the perfect drive. If I can't get Aiden down for his nap or can't get him down at night, I'll just throw him in the car and take him for a cruise, and he is bound to fall asleep. So typically if Richard and I are gonna do this drive on say a Sunday mid-afternoon, we will start out in Cadbro Bay Village, and then we will head south from there through Uplands, which is where all the fancy houses are here in Victoria. It's Victoria's most prestigious neighborhood. When you pop out of Uplands, you're gonna pass Cattle Point, which is a good pit stop, and Willows Beach, which can be another good pit stop. You'll then pass the Oak Bay Beach Hotel, which can be a good little afternoon spot to pop in for an appy and maybe a drink. And then when you come out of Oak Bay Beach Hotel, you're gonna end up going through Victoria Golf Course, and then Beach Drive will eventually turn into Dallas Road. So you keep wiggling along the coast there. You're gonna end up passing Cook Street Village, you'll end up passing Beacon Hill Park, the Breakwater, and eventually your drive will finish up in James Bay. When you get to James Bay, if you haven't stopped already for food along the way, then it can be really great to grab fish and chips at Barb's. They do awesome fish and chips there. The drive in total is only about 30 minutes from start to finish, but with all of the pit stops, you can definitely make an afternoon out of it. If you're an outdoor enthusiast and interested in taking in some beautiful views, then I highly recommend checking out some local hiking trails. For coastal scenery, you can hike Eastsook Park or Mount Wirt, or for a little history, you can hike the Trestle Bridge at Goldstream Provincial Park. However, if you are a little leery of heights, then you may want to avoid this hike as the Trestle Bridge spans across a bit of a canyon and it can be a little bit nerve-wracking. But my favorite hike and go-to hike is here in Mount Doug. And the reason that I love this hike so much is because it's super accessible with this little mountain right in town. It only takes me about 15 minutes to get here. It's usually only about 20 to 30 minutes to get up to the top, depending on what trail you take. So I can do a round trip in less than an hour, which makes me able to fit it in at usually at least once or twice a week. There's a couple of different starting points for Mount Doug. You can either start over on the Blenkinsop roadside, which is a little bit of a longer hike. It's a little more upsy downsy. I do like to do that hike sometimes, but I also like to start in the main parking lot, which is on Cedar Hill Road. Me and my girlfriend Amy like to start from there because it's a little bit shorter, but it's a more of an incline, a little bit more straight up, and we call it the Booty Blaster, and we can get up to the top there in 15 to 20 minutes. Once you're at the top, you'll be grateful to have had a good workout, and the views are amazing. The Ogden Point Breakwater is a popular walk near downtown Victoria. It runs along a cement structure walkway that goes from Dallas Road out towards the Strait of Juan de Fuca. There is a lighthouse out at the end of it, and it's kind of the perfect place down at the end there to take in all of the activity, as you'll see float planes coming in and out of the harbor, helicopters, fishing boats, ferries. The Breakwater is also one of my absolute favorite places to head at sunset time. You can take a stroll followed by some great food at the Breakwater Cafe. If you're looking for a beautiful park to stroll around in, you will be hard-pressed to find one better than Beacon Hill. It's 200 acres in size and is located in downtown Victoria. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any real estate needs at all while you're in town, please reach out. I would love to help you.